Palo Verde Spring is a 48-inch by 48-inch painting on birch, and it's mixed media acrylic, charcoal, and hard pastel. It's a Palo Verde plant, which is Mexican for green tree, and well, Spanish for green tree. And they're all over the Coachella Valley, and they can be indigenous. This is a particular hybrid called a desert hybrid. But I painted this on location in Scottsdale, Arizona. And it took a couple years. They seem to always take a couple years because I gotta work on them and work on them again. And one thing I really like about this was at the very end, I did this big splash of yellow across the top because it brought the space of the painting forwards. And it's kind of a theatrical set. Because when I was there, I was at the Green River. I was right by the Green River in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I was camping in my little casita trailer. My husband was at a seminar. And this is what I painted. So there's an ocotillo, and there is a little bunny rabbit, like a cocktail on one side. And then if you look over here, on the other side is a jackrabbit. It's a hare. And then an agave with a little bird, and a couple quail, and a golden barrel, and an ocotillo plant, and some little birds tucked up in there. And in this particular painting, because of the pastel, I covered it with a resin, so it has a shiny resin finish on it. And that also made the grain kind of pop up, and you get a nice depth. So it's a different look than the oil painting pieces I'm doing, but the resin has its place, and it was driven by the depth of field that I got from the resin and how it made the grain rise in the wood, because I really like the wood grain shows all this brown is all this wood grain, so you really get this unification of field, which I think is metaphorical as well as physical, and I really I look for that in these paintings. All of my woodland series from 2016, even if they seem a little simplistic, like my California bear flag, it's really about unification of everything. It's about the web of life and the warp and weft of everything, and across the field of the painting. So I'll get out of the way and you can finish looking at it. And again, 4 feet this way, 4 feet that way, 3 inches thick, and it's mixed media on birch panel. Palo Verde Spring.